After Pakistan Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi publicly berated Saudi Arab for failing to allow the OIC to stand with Pakistan against India on Jammu and Kashmir, Pakistan was compelled to prepay a $1 billion loan to Saudi Arabia a few days ago, part of a $3.2 billion loan given in 2018. Eyebrows were raised at what many said was temerity displayed by the Pakistan foreign minister. In a TV show, Qureshi was quoted as saying, "I am once again respectfully telling OIC that a meeting of the Council of Foreign Ministers is our expectation. If you cannot convene it, then I will be compelled to ask Prime Minister Imran Khan to call a meeting of the Islamic countries that are ready to stand with us on the issue of Kashmir and support the oppressed Kashmiris." Given Pakistan's close relations with Saudi Arab, what was he thinking? More importantly, what was Saudi Arab trying to convey to Pakistan? The August 5th Kashmir show by Pakistan obviously did not go down as expected. Expect for a lot of noise and a political map claiming Jammu and Kashmir and Junagadh, but it was silence of the OIC that cut deep. For months, Pakistan has been trying to convene a meeting of OIC foreign ministers in Islamabad to condemn India's actions. Saudi Arab has reportedly stood in the way, only allowing an OIC contact group meeting. Pakistan has not received any comfort from the UAE either, who have followed Saudi Arab on this. Sources both here and in Pakistan don't believe Khan is in any danger, but Qureshi, who took a similar petulant position during the Raymond Davis case in 2011 and had to quit the PPP, may have said too much. Certainly, he was upbraided by opposition leader Shahbaz Sharif, who tweeted his displeasure against the foreign minister's statement, saying it flies in the face of history and Pakistan's trusted relationship with the kingdom. The cavalier attitude by this government is undermining Pakistan's core relations with friendly countries. Many in Pakistan believed China and its deep pocket would make up for Saudi belligerence. Pakistan took an additional loan from China to pay off Saudi Arab. But there are limits on how much China would oppose Saudis. For one, as the US, Indian, Japanese and Australian markets suffer, for China, due to declining relations, the Middle Eastern Gulf market is still China's for the taking. Second, when China may have signed a 25-year strategic partnership with Iran, it is also engaged in uranium exploration in Saudi Arabia. Taken to conclusion, it could provide Saudi Arab with an alternative to relying on Pakistan for a nuclear option. China is increasing its presence in the key oil and gas choke points in the Straits of Hormuz, massively investing in the reconstruction of Iraq as well as in Iran. China therefore would not be interested in making an enemy of Saudi Arabia, the preeminent power in the Gulf, for Pakistan.
Subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button. Click the bell button and enjoy the latest uploads from our channel.